Hi guys, it's Allie with Allie Answers. I hope that you're doing really well today. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. And if you are returning, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have subscribed. If you haven't yet, please hit the thumbs up and the little bell and it will let you know whenever we upload. Okay, so I know that there's a lot of fun stuff to talk about, but you need to be having a conversation that is probably no fun. First of all, nobody wants to talk about our eventuality. No one wants to talk about our mortality and the fact that all of us are going to die one day, especially when we're talking to people that we love. But you need to be having the conversation, because guess what? The time will come that you're going to pass away, or your loved ones, and you need to know that you have all the information together in one place. You need to have a folder, whether it is an old-timey folder from Walmart that actually has pamphlets and papers and things in it, or a folder on your computer that is actually labeled in case I die or in the case of my death. Please make sure that your loved ones know where the information is, and let's talk about what needs to be in that packet. Obviously, if you have information about where you're going to be buried, what you want your service to be like, what kind of music should be played, if you're going to be cremated, if you're going to have your body donated to science, all that kind of information should be in that folder and easy to access. But there's other stuff that a lot of times we don't think about. If you have a long-term care policy, your family needs to know about it. What if, God forbid, a stroke or something like that happens? You end up in the hospital after a car accident and you need to use that policy. If you cannot tell your family that you have it, they're not going to be able to use it. And the money that you've spent on it has just been thrown away. So make sure that that information is in the folder on the computer or the real folder as well. In addition, any kind of special insurance you have, for example, I've worked in hospice for years, so I often have a cancer rider, meaning if I have a diagnosis of cancer, I will automatically get a set amount of money. The idea is to be able to pay off medical bills and things like that your insurance doesn't cover. But let's say, God forbid, I do get cancer and I end up in the hospital, and it is one of those things where I go fast. I may not have an opportunity to tell my family that I have that rider, and that $50,000 or whatever it is could be used to help my child, could be used to help my family. Clearly, if they don't know that I have it, then I have spent that money and it is gone to the company and they're making money off of me, and my family is not going to get that money. That information needs to be in the folder. If you have any type of special insurance that kicks in, if you have certain diagnoses, or if you're in an accident, it needs to be included in your folder. Obviously, it's a good idea to have a living will, and if you have one, make sure that it's in the folder as well. This sounds obvious, but if you've named someone to be your executor, or if you've decided that that person needs to be in charge of medical situations if you're incapacitated, have a conversation with them. Make sure they know. I can't tell you how many times I've had conversations with adult children and I've said, does your loved one have a long-term care policy? Do they have their wishes written down? And they're like, I think so. No, not good enough, people. If we're spending money on these policies, we need to make sure that our loved ones know how to access them and how to get them started. Not a fun thing to talk about, but if you spent your money, it's important that your family knows it. And if you don't have any family that you can depend on, make sure that you reach out to someone else in your life and let them know. Whether it's a sister friend or it's your pastor at church, somebody needs to have this information. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you all so very much, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Now go get your folder together. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.